Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we will see what is bean in Spring. So I have written few questions which interviewer may ask you about bean. So what is a bean basically? So bean is a simple Java object which is not created by the developer, and it is created by the Spring framework itself or Spring container itself, and it is also managed by Spring container only. So what is the difference between a normal Java object and a bean? So in normal Java, we create a object like this. Let's suppose we have a user service class, so we uh, create object like this, class name, reference name, new is equal to class name, like constructor we are calling here. And in Spring, how we are how we create bean? So syntax is, you just define your class, that public class user service, so it is a class, and you can just simply annotate it with the @service. So this is the syntax difference. Another thing is where bean is stored. So in Spring, bean is stored uh, in containers. So we have IOC container, and application context is its name. So the bean are stored in container which is application context. We have another containers as well, but you can simply remember that in application context we store bean. Now how to create a bean? So in Spring we have multiple ways by which we can create bean. So first one is using annotation. So like this, we have created bean of user service class using @service annotation. So like this you can create. Another one is you can use @bean method inside a configuration class. So for example, you have a class public class app config, and it's a configuration class. Okay, so there you can define a bean. So @bean, you can say public object get bean. You can simply write a method, and you can, or you can write like this, get user service, and you can simply return new user service. So like this you can create a bean using @bean annotation inside configuration class. Remember, you can only use @bean when you have created a configuration class as of now. So, and also you can create bean using Spring Boot auto configuration. For example, like data source, object mapper, REST template. So these beans are created using by Spring container itself and using auto configuration. So three ways we can create a bean: using annotation, using @bean, and add using @bean inside configuration class, and also using Spring Boot auto configuration. Now the question is why we use bean. So we can we can create bean using a Java object, like simple Java object. So why we are using bean? So the thing is, uh, it is not managed by a developer. The bean is managed by the Spring container. So if you need dependency, if you need an object in some class, so it is called dependency injection, and it is done by Spring only. So you don't have to manually inject the dependency, or you don't have to create Java object manually. Also, lifecycle management. So when object will created, and after dependency injection, when bean would be destroyed, the object would be destroyed. So you don't have to worry about these things as well. So it is done by Spring only. So that's why we use bean. Also, if you want to perform if you want to implement Spring AOP, so you can do that using bean. So you can you can do logging, you can perform logging. So using Spring OP you can do that. And it also provide loose coupling, so you don't have to manually create bean inside the class using new. So you can achieve loose coupling as well. So these are some features. Yeah. So thank you guys, thanks for watching.